that'll also be fine too. Yeah.
But watch my form because sometimes I need reminders.
Okay, yeah, for sure. All right, we might as well get started going with this. So I'll start explaining. Anyone has any questions, wants to modify things out, let me know. I can definitely help you out with that. But what we have today, starting off, 4 sets every 2.5 minutes. 8 per side, front foot elevated, weighted reverse lunges. It's a mouthful. If we don't have an elevation that we can go off of. So what Shelby has here is like a 25 or 45 pound plate you're standing on. So nothing too crazy high, like 2 to 4 inches is what we're looking for. If you don't have anything that's solid enough for you to actually stand on to do that, just doing a reverse lunge while holding onto the weight will also do. Depending on what you have weight-wise, you could either do barbell in the front rack, barbell on your back. You could hold dumbbells by your sides. You can hold dumbbells in the front rack position. You can hold a dumbbell in the goblet position. Really doesn't really matter too much to me where you're holding the weight, just as long as you're adding a little bit of weight. Hopefully, you'll do all 8 on one side, then you'll switch and go for all 8 on the other. And you'll have that full 2.5 minute window to get those 8 in on each side. Then you'll rest the remainder of the 2.5 minutes. And then you'll repeat that for 4 sets. And then once we are done that, our Metcon today is going to be 10, 20, 30, and 40 of either an alternating dumbbell snatch or a light barbell snatch. And then pairing that with 5, 10, 15, 20 burpees, either over your dumbbell, your barbell, or if you don't have space, just going for straight up regular burpees will also do. So you'll do 10 snatches, 5 burpees, 20 snatches, 10 burpees, and so on. So you're going all the way up to the 40 and 20. So it's back and forth between the two. There is a 25-minute time cap. So hopefully weight-wise, we'll find weights for the dumbbells, the barbell, where you're able to keep yourself moving just at a good, smooth pace. Probably, hopefully going unbroken for anyone going dumbbell. If you're going barbell, I would say something where you're going for like 2 sets at most, maybe 3 when we get to the 40, but by no means should this be a heavy weight today. And then burpees, just do what we can to keep it moving. So nothing too crazy in terms of the movement itself. Any questions or concerns for anybody to start out of the gate here? Cool. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Ernie. Don't be so enthusiastic to see me, Jesus.
Well, sorry. Hi.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
That's better. Hi, Laura.
Your
Hello,
voice is so deep.
Whose voice is deep?
Laura's.
She's trying to mimic me.
I can't even see her. I can't see anybody. What did I do?
I was trying to copy him because his unenthusiastic.
Oh, I was wondering why.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm not awake yet. That's why I haven't.
It's 12 o'clock.
I haven't turned on my performance mode yet. I don't know.
You want to try it again?
You're my okay. Hold on. Everyone, sign off and sign back on. All right. Let's hop into this one here. So kind of aggressive start in a sense. So we're going into a 2-minute bottom of a squat hold to start here. So in a perfect world, what you're going to try to do for me as best you can is literally come into the bottom of your squat. You can have your arms resting on your knees if you want, and we'll hang out there for 2 minutes. If you can't do that, hopefully you have something that you can either support yourself with and kind of hold on to help you keep a little bit upright. If you can't hold for the 2 minutes and want to come out of it for a second, shake the legs out and hop back in, that is also cool. But let's get ourselves set. I'm going to get this timer set over here, and we'll go for our 2 minutes starting in 10 seconds. So again, don't feel you have to hold the full 2 minutes. Just try to get yourself as low as you can, holding on to something. And if you have to come out and shake it out, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, into the bottom position of our squat, holding for 2 minutes. A couple ways you can make this easier or harder. Again, you can put hands or elbows inside the knees and push out on those a little bit. It'll make it a touch easier, but then you also will feel a little bit more of a stretch through the inner thigh and hips. If you, again, have to come out at any point, that is also totally cool. My performance isn't on yet, Laura, because no one was in my 9 a.m. class, so I haven't created my jokes yet. I'm not ready. Normally I have my couple practice classes before I see you. So,
but it's like you've just been a bit more like enthusiastic about.
Okay, sorry.
Try it again.
Like, what do you mean try it again? Now it's gonna be so.
Say like hi, Laura, again, but nicer.
Hey, Laura, thanks for coming on Zoom.
That's it. Perfect.
From 9 till 8, Ernesto.
Sorry.
Were you supposed to work from 9 till 8 today?
Yeah.
Man, that's a long day.
It's okay. You know what? What's not terrible about it is that I can do everything at home now. So I guess it's not the worst. I can have quick little breaks here, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
You don't have to go to the to the gym anymore.
No, yeah, I had the 9 a.m. class. I went in because I had a client at 10, and then now everything else for the rest of the day will just be at home.
Oh, only because you had a client would you go in?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
Just about 30 more seconds for everyone.
I'm done. I did 2 minutes this morning too. So
I don't
technically,
believe,
I
I don't believe you, Lubin. I didn't see it this morning. So
sorry.
I said I don't believe you. I didn't see it this morning.
So technically, I did 4 minutes of
True.
that.
4-minute hold, 10 seconds.
I don't feel anything when I do this. It's like a natural sitting pose for
I
me.
know, eh?
Ugh,
Ease
hate
on out of that one for everyone in there. Nice. Next one, 10 cat cows. So just on all fours, rounding up to the back, hanging out for a second, then arching up, looking up to the sky, hanging out there for a second or two, and then just rotating back and forth, nice and slow and controlled for 10 total reps. So Jenny, you actually heard a pop or felt a pop, or was it, oh fuck, eh? Fun times.
Yep, left knee, and it's my right knee that usually bothers me. And it was on my last set of that barbell workout,
Yeah.
and it's not even like there was a warning. It was just like,
Was
not
there like a weakness right after two and stuff, or like did it give out on you, or just kind of
just coming up out of the bottom of the squat, just popped.
no bruising or anything anywhere?
No,
Because that made me think of how Such was coming out of the bottom of his squat and he friggin' blew his hamstring out.
oh man.
No need to rush those of you finishing off those cat cows. Next one though is that lizard with a T-spine opener. So up to you. You can either keep back knee on the floor, or if you want to have the back knee come off, either option is fine with me. One hand to the floor. You're initiating by pushing the hips forward at the leg that's bent, twisting up to the sky, rounding under and through. We'll go for 10 nice big twists on one side and then 10 on the other.
Tons of tightness though, like in my upper calf and
Yeah.
like this, like right at the back of my knee.
Okay,
So
got
tight.
you. Do you have an appointment with Jen at least coming up?
Yeah, I've emailed her, so I'll just wait and hear back.
Good thing we have good physio benefits.
I know, like people, it's an insane amount, and they think, oh, people will never use them. I'm like, no, I'm using all of them.
Yeah, honestly, eh?
It feels to move during lunch, not sit on a chair, and talk to people in a normal voice.
Lube, I can't even imagine to hear what your teaching voice is.
Yeah, can you give us a sample?
Is that?
Can I know?
If this is not your teaching voice, then there's no freaking way.
Cheer
You're
us
so
on,
pitchy already.
your voice.
You're so high pitched as it is. You're telling me that's not how you talk to your.
Yeah, like
Kids?
how high does that voice go?
Is that what you? Is that how you say it?
Always. Good
Nice.
morning.
You got
Oh, it's a cold one out there today, isn't it?
I love it. Next one, guys, still on all fours. You're just gonna go for 10 hip circles one direction and then 10 the other. Again, don't get too caught up in how big the circle is. I want you to focus more on keeping your hips and shoulders in line and having that motion come from the actual hip itself versus like tilting off to the side, having the knee coming super high up to try to get a bigger circle. sorry, if 10 feels like a lot, go 5 one way, 5 the other, so 10 total. But if it's feeling good and you want to go 10 and 10, that's also cool.
What's the muscle on your inner thigh?
Your adductors?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, is that good that there's a lot of muscle there?
I guess so. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like for you, you need to work. We have to get more like hamstring butt for you. That's your big thing.
I noticed I have that muscle last night. I was like, oh, geez, what is that?
Like I'll can I pull up a breakdown of what the lower body looks like? How do I move this?
I just didn't know what that like muscle. I never felt that muscle before.
You make it sound like you're like, whoa, hey, whoa, where'd that come from?
No, I'm curious though. Like I was just like touching my leg, and then I'm like, what the hell is this muscle? And I've never had it, so I didn't know.
Wait, but Ernie, what's this muscle on the outside? That's not abductor?
That's your outside would be abductors, inside is adductor. You're adding to your body, but like it's all your quad and hamstring, and then IT band.
Yeah, I noticed like here on the side and on the inside, like it's just like there's so much muscle all of a sudden.
So muscular, Laura.
No, but like I'm not trying to be, I'm just like.
But Laura, we get it. You're getting muscles.
No, I just don't know what they're called.
Holy, you're getting muscles. I get it.
Guys, what's this muscle called here? It's been really big.
You know what I mean.
I know, I'm just joking. 10 air squats, again, doing what you can, have weight in the heels, knees driving out, chest high, just getting as low as you can. Don't feel you have to force yourself into any position. So next one, I'm pretty sure this is what Shelby means for it. Since we're talking about adduction, abduction, so you're going to be in a bottom position of your squat, so still active. I don't want you to like completely disengaging into the bottom. Active position, and then what you're going to try to do is focus on driving your knee out, come back to kind of like a neutral or straight position, drive the knee out, come back. You're going to go for 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So active squat, and then it's focusing on trying to grip the floor with your foot and kind of twist your knee out. Not only just knee, but kind of thinking from your hip as well. So it's kind of a weird feeling, but it's a full twist of the hip and knee out.
I'm kind of scared to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Because your knee, yeah, you can do clamshells even if you want.
Stretch where like I feel.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to show you a clamshell? You're just gonna stretch.
Actually, show me. Go.
Okay.
I'm over that. That was painful.
Okay, you can do this instead if you want. On your side, hips are stacked. You're gonna have your feet together, and then you're gonna try to open your knee as high as you can while keeping your hips stacked. Come back down, open, come back, and you go for 10 on one side, 10 on the other.
Does your arm have to be like that or flat down?
Are you being?
Like should you be like this?
I don't know. Whatever feels comfortable. That's what I would do.
No, maybe it makes a difference. I don't know.
You don't have. You're supporting your head. That's all it is.
Oh.
Last one. Am I motoring again? Split squat. So when you are done that one, just getting into basically a lunge position, you're going to drop the knee to the floor, come to a full stance, drop down, come up, going for 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Cool.
And Ernie, all day long, I have these stupid letter cards. And all you hear me saying is, I see an F. Can we all say that together? Can anyone think of a word? And sometimes I just want to say, fuck. That's a word.
My goodness.
Welcome to my job.
And that's funny. All right.
Saying that, the parents are saying it too. I know.
Oh, for sure. Okay, I just want to pin myself quickly here, go over what this reverse lunge will look like. So I unfortunately don't have anything. Well, I could fake it with this. So if you have something that's 2 to 4 inches, I'm going to use my ab mat here. You won't see me. You're ideally stepping on this. If you have 2 dumbbells, I would say you're either holding by your side, or again, you can come onto the shoulder, or if you have one, just holding in a goblet position. It does not really matter what you're doing. This is, again, just like if you have a plate or something that's about 2 to 4 inches to elevate your foot on, that's what you would be standing on. If not, you're just going to do a regular step back lunge. And then all you're going to do from here, starting in a full stance, you'll step back, tap the knee to the floor, come to a full extension, step back, tap the knee, come up. You're going for 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Kind of some main things you want to be focusing on when you get down to the ground. You're still keeping yourself in an upright position, not letting yourself round out or get pulled forward, still keeping core tight. And then other than that, just making sure the foot that's on the elevated surface or the one that's staying out in front, that the knee is somewhat tracking out. You don't want to have this kind of motion where it's diving on you as you're coming up and down. You're trying to twist out from your hip, feel the outer portion of your butt and hamstring turning on as you're coming through that stance. If you have a barbell, again, you can hold it in the front rack position or put the bar on your back. That'll also totally do. But does anybody have any questions or concerns to start with that? Laura?
I don't know. Should I do?
I thought you were gonna be like, no, okay, let's start.
What can I do for you, Laura?
Nothing actually, but
Wow.
I just wanted to ask you if I should be doing that with my knee being sore. Like I could probably do it. It's just, should I be doing it?
Yeah, I think you should be fine too, because I think that's kind of like stuff we would even work on too when we go into our physio and stuff. So what your main goal is going to be is really focusing on not having this happen. So you don't want to have your knee be shooting forward. You're going to try to keep it a little bit more over top of your ankle and then really focus on driving out from your hip and feeling your butt and hamstring kind of turning on as you're going through. So don't worry about getting crazy heavy. Focus more on like maybe slowing it down and actually feeling yourself use your butt and hamstring more as you're going through that lunge.
And should I use the elevated, like I have the ab mat? Should I do that?
I wouldn't. I would just stay flat.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll say, guys, like a good 5 minutes here if you need it. If you have more than one weight, like you can climb up heavier and you want to do that, you can totally do that. If you want to use this time to kind of warm up and get to a nice challenging weight and stick with that, great. If you don't have something where 8 reps is going to feel hard enough for you, don't be afraid to bump it up to like even 12 to 15 per side. In terms of timing, it still should work out for you guys. But just kind of play around with what you have. And again, if there's any questions as we're doing this, let me know. I will help you out.
For me,
Yes.
if I'm doing a weighted sit-up, do I hold it out just like here, or do I go like hold it up?
I would hold it here. And then
Okay.
when you sit up, you could press it overhead if you want and then come back down with it. But I would almost just keep it across your chest the whole time.
Okay, and then keep
Yeah.
one on my feet?
And keep on your feet. Yeah. So then that way, like it anchors your feet down and you won't have like your feet falling back as you're trying to sit up.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
No worries. And then, yeah, just as a reminder too, we're going for 4 sets of this every 2.5 minutes. And you're going to go all 8 on one side first and then all 8 on the other. It's not alternating this time. Laura, only difference, keep your, step your other leg backwards. Don't come forward with it. Does that make sense? So yeah, exactly.
Ernie, how many should I do?
Probably like 15 to 25 to 30 on like the high end. So I would say just depending on how
Okay.
heavy your weight is, like just think something like that where it's going to be a struggle for the last like 2 to 3. But
Okay.
hopefully keep yourself moving.
Okay, it's a 20 pound, so like 20 maybe I could
Yeah,
do?
I would say yeah, probably about 20-ish, 15, 20 would be good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Did
Say
we
this in the-
start?
Oh, sorry.
Did we start?
No, not yet. Like another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks like for the most part, anyways, everyone's ready to go here. So, again, what we have is a 2.5 minute window. We're going for 8 on one side, then 8 on the other of our reverse lunges. If you are on that elevated surface, again, just doing what you can to make sure that when you step back, you'll still get the knee to the floor. It's just kind of taking you through a slightly greater range of motion. Main goal is for everyone is keeping shoulders down and back, not letting yourself round forward with whatever weight you're using. And then with that leg that's on the weight or on the plate, that's the one that's going to be hopefully doing most of the work. So thinking about gripping that fully, twisting the knee out slightly, but not only just knee, but also twisting out from the hip. So we feel it through the butt and hamstring. All 8 on one side. You can take a quick little shake, all 8 on the other. And then we're going to repeat that for 4 sets every 2.5 minutes. Everyone set and ready to go. Sweet. Let's do this. Starting our first set in 10 seconds. Whenever you're ready, first set, 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Again, too, you can kind of think, not that you need to be moving quick through this one, almost slowing down a touch on the way down. You can have your more speed or explosion on the way up. You can try to focus on driving through your heel. Jenny, you can make those harder by putting your back against your rig so it makes you stop from like tilting back.
There's feet on the bottom of the rig, so I can't get right up against it.
Okay, that's fine. I would say and so then your main goal is just focus on keeping your hips stacked. When you open your knees, try not to let yourself tilt backwards with it. So only go as high as you can while keeping your hips stacked. Nice job, everyone. So yeah, again, both sides down. Then you get to rest. Oh yeah, that'll work, Jenny. Then it'll rest the remainder of the 2.5 minutes, and then you repeat for 3 more sets. All right, everyone. So whenever you are ready here, this will be set 2. Nice, everyone. Laura, no pains? Okay. 2 down. All right, everybody. 15 seconds here into our third set. Again, depending on what you have, if you want to try to get a bit heavier, it's feeling good, by all means, go for it. If you're kind of limited and it's still feeling easy, again, easy ways to make this a little bit tougher is just slowing it down a bit or adding a bit extra weight, or sorry, a bit extra reps as you're going through it. But if we're feeling good, we're into set 3, just hanging on for our 8 and 8. So I know we still got a decent amount of rest here, 45 seconds, but this next one is your last set. So if you do want a little bit extra rest going into it, or you hit one side, take a little bit more rest before you go into the other side, you also have that option too. But this will be your last set coming up here. Ten seconds into your final set. Whenever you are ready, last set.
Ernie, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Lumna. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye, everyone.
See ya. Okay, everybody. So we'll say just like a good, God, like 5-6 minutes here again if you guys need it. We'll start transitioning yourself for this workout here. For the workout, 10, 20, 30, 40, dumbbell snatch or barbell snatch. Again, whatever we're doing, whether it's dumbbell or barbell, weight-wise should be something where you're hopefully going unbroken, I would say, for the 10 and 20. If you're someone with a barbell, the 30 and 40, you want to think weight-wise, you're probably going 2 sets at most. For the snatches, I would say hopefully going unbroken almost the whole way, or same thing, like 2 sets at most. And then for our burpees over the dumbbell or bar, if you don't have enough space to actually do that, even just doing straight up burpees will be more than enough. Just keep yourself moving. Again, how this one will work is you're doing 10 snatches, 5 burpees, 20, 10, 30, 15, 40, 20, then you're done. It's getting harder as we're going through. So because it's starting at those lower rep ranges, doesn't necessarily mean you want to be flying out of the gate. I think you're pushing yourself at a pretty good pace, but by no means do you want to be redlining these first couple rounds. This one's definitely one of those ones where it's not how you start, it's more about how you finish. So trying to think you're saving yourself in a sense a little bit for the final round of the 40 and 20. If you do not have the space overhead to do snatches, just doing either a dumbbell clean or a barbell clean will also work. So any questions, let me know. I will help you guys out, but we'll still say a good like 4 minutes until we got to get rocking.
I don't like it.
Why not? This is a good one.
I don't like going up.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's why it's hard, but
I'm gonna use my 25.
yeah, you should be okay.
Or should I say Diane's 25?
It's yours now.
Nah, she's just letting me borrow it for a long time.
Okay, I don't use it. That's Michael's.
If he needs it back, you have to tell me.
He hasn't said anything yet.
All right,
Knows
well,
where it is.
that works.
Oh, it's
You
Laura's
know
now.
where you live.
Just think it's the same as doing 25 around,
Doing what 25 around?
right? Is it the same as, she said she doesn't like the numbers going up, but
What?
if you picture it as 4 sets of 25.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, mentally you're like 40.
I know. It's yeah.
I'd rather do 25 around. I feel like that's like mentally, it's like, okay, just 25.
I don't know. 25 is still a large number. If it was 10s, then I could do 10. I don't like anything over 10.
Yeah, same.
With Jenny saying that, now I don't want to do it at all.
The more reason why you should.
Well, there we go.
That's what you should have said, Ernie.
If you don't want to do it, you can go. We have coffees.
No, Ernie, wrong
I was-
answer.
I'm the worst for that. If I don't want to do something, I won't do it.
No, you're
Sarah,
not forcing
you
anyone
do
to do it either.
You're gonna do it, Sarah, and you're gonna kill it.
If I don't want to do it, I have to do it.
If I get tired, I'll just modify the numbers.
Yes,
I'm not here to be. I'm not here to be all buff.
Laura, you're doing 25 pounds?
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I was going to do 12.
Way too late.
12.
You need to
No.
do double.
You're going to
Diane,
finish
you-
that workout in 10 minutes.
I only have 12 or 20.
Double dumbbell snatches. Miss.
Yeah, do 2 12s, which is
I
the
don't know how to
same
do
thing.
that.
So either just do a double dumbbell snatch with 12s or one with a 20.
I only have a 20.
See?
You're going to do 20?
Oh,
It's going to kill my shoulder then.
It's not gonna kill your shoulder.
why do
How
you,
do
have,
you know?
do you have shoulder pain or you just don't want?
I always do. What?
So then just go to your shoulder. Just do cleans.
What? Don't change it now. Now I'm going to get confused.
If it hurts to go overhead, just do a dumbbell clean.
So what am I doing? Am I going to do the 20?
12 and a half is gonna be way too late. So if anything, I
It's
would
not
either
12 and a half. It's 12.
Okay, that's even worse. Either do the 20-pound overhead or use your barbell
My barbell's even heavier.
Yeah, but it's both your arms.
To snatch?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's going to be easier to use the 20-pound dumbbell. I'll tell you that for free.
Is that for free?
That's for free. That's not extra.
Hey, Ernesto,
Yes.
what does the snatch look like with dumbbells? I just can't. Are my hands inside my feet or outside?
So I can't fully go overhead, Craig, in my basement, but I'll show you the setup and then you can picture hopefully what it'll look like going overhead. So how I would do this, you're going to start with the dumbbell this way inside your feet. When you come up overhead, you're then going to continue on this way and then you finish off by coming straight up overhead. Then when you come down, you're keeping the dumbbell like this as you transition your hands so it's easier. So don't twist the dumbbell this way ever. It's always staying like this.
Okay, so you do those singles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
But if you have a barbell, just a regular, obviously.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Or if you have two dumbbells and you want to do double dumbbell, you can totally do that too.
Sarah?
Thinking, I just couldn't picture it.
The only difference would be you're here, like this, and then you would come overhead.
Okay.
Okay.
Diane, you're gonna get your pump on.
What?
You're gonna get your pump on.
Yeah, that's heavy, man. I'm gonna just watch. It'll end up back to 12 in a second.
No, 12, honestly, 12 is gonna be way too late.
Well, you can't see, right? So
You can do it, Diane. Unless you're.
it's 20 right here. That's 20. This is my 12. Oh, where's my 12? Here on the side, just in case. Or you said switch to cleans, no? You said switch to cleans if I can't do it anymore, or whatever.
Yeah, if it hurts your shoulder.
Okay.
All right, so let's just go over this one last time. I think for the most part, everyone's good here. Basically, most important thing for everyone too, since it's so much hinging from the floor, you just want to make sure that every time you come down, you're keeping yourself flat and engaged and not letting yourself get into this kind of position as you start to fatigue out. So as you get tired, don't let the weight pull you into this. Always keep that nice flat back. If you can't go all the way to the floor without your back rounding or you feel like you're losing it, just come as low as you can and then go from there. So if it ends up turning into more of like a hang position, that's totally fine. The goal is making sure you're feeling your hamstring, glutes, and low back loaded up, not letting it round. So you're doing 10 alternating snatches or barbell snatches, 5 burpees, 20, 10, 30, 15, 40, 20. Again, in a sense, start slower than maybe you think. You don't want to come out too crazy hot and then crash and burn in that 30 and 40. You want to be able to finish strong for those higher volume rep ranges. Does anybody have any last minute questions though before we get rocking? Cool. All right. Let's get this show on the road here. Snatches are first, going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go for it. 10 snatches. For anyone with a dumbbell, that's 10 total, by the way, 5 per side. Actually, Craig, for you, since you have the little weights on, don't feel you have to go all the way to the floor. Think about mid shin for you. Yeah.
Thanks for pointing out that they're little weights.
Sorry, size-wise. There we go. And then remembering to each round, it's just half the burpees. So if you're at 20, you're doing 10. Actually, this would almost be a good cue for everybody. With the snatches, let your hips for everyone come a touch lower. So don't keep your butt higher than your shoulders. Let your hips sink a little bit lower than your shoulders for each of those snatches to start from the ground. Again, if anything, I would say the snatches is where you want to try to push a bit more, try to hang on. The burpee is where you can hopefully slow down a touch and just do what you can to keep it moving. And as dumb as it sounds, almost use that as a time to try to get your breath under control. Nice job, everybody. Again, just finding that good pace. Keep it moving. This one is getting harder as we're going, so it's about just sticking with our pace. If you do end up taking a break in those larger sets, just take a quick 10, 15 seconds max, hopefully, and then pick it back up. Nice job, everybody. Burpee wise, just find that rhythm where you can keep moving. Try not to stop. I think everyone's right around that home stretch of those last few. Nice job, everybody. Stick with it. That's it, Laura. Here we go, Sarah. Last ones. You guys got it. See it, Craig. Here we go, buddy.
Come on, guys.
There you go, Craig. That's it, Sarah. Good pace. Yeah, there you go, Craig. Quick little shake. Back into it. Here we go. Great job, Sarah. Way to keep it moving. Nice job. There you go. Big legs, big jump. Yeah.
You got it, Craig.
Nice job, buddy. Those look solid.
Good times.
You got this. One last set of these bad boys here.
Same, D. Can she hear me? Probably not.
What?
I said same.
What?
Same.
Think what?
Same. Your text. My feet too.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
From the burpees, probably in the snatches.
Like the bottom of my feet hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Craig.
Right away. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Nice job with the barbell.
I know, it looks good, eh?
Craig. I
You
wish I
got
could
it, buddy. Smart, small sets here.
Come on,
Quick.
Craig.
The snatches were easy. The burpees kill me every single time.
Yeah, the burpees are the worst, I think.
I love that part.
I hate
My
burpees.
knee isn't broken.
You're not normal.
I'm
Well,
not.
you were jumping those too, Jenny, which is a good sign. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
lateral movement. So
I thought we'll see how this goes. Could have been a lot worse.
yeah, there you go, Craig.
Come
Smart,
on,
small
Craig.
sets.
You think you can hear us?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, go Craig. I feel like I've gotten better at burpees as time has gotten by.
Yeah, it's just like honestly, it's so finding what like a pace for you, like a rhythm that you can keep yourself moving with.
I find when I swing my arms on the up to go down, like
On the up to go down.
I have a swing. So like when I get into it, I like go down, and then when I get back up, and then I like swing, and then I go down. Like that's my rhythm.
Technically, you gotta get your hands over your head, cheater.
Yeah. That's a no rep, bro.
No, like when like I go, oh yeah, okay, my hands don't go over my no. So that's whatever. I jump. I never used to jump, so baby steps.
Yeah, that's it. There you go, Craig. Just stay smooth with it. Keep it moving for these last 20.
Supposed to be over your head. Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to tap.
Tap?
Clap your hands.
Touch.
Really?
Yep.
In round of the 10 burpees, I did bodybuilders because I was afraid. And then I was like, what am I doing? Do full burpees. But then I had to mark it as a scale because I modified.
Oh shit, for the one. Yeah, I mean, hey.
Whatever, Sarah.
I gotta be honest, guys. I gotta be honest.
Gotta be honest, I know.
Just write it in your notes that it was only one round.
There you go,
I did.
Craig.
Come on, Craig. Give her.
Good job, Craig. Guy's too quiet over there. My little guy, not Craig.
Yeah, what's he doing? You're gonna go in there and be like, there's ketchup all over the walls.
Lorenzo.
You say no?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Is
Okay,
it?
Craig, finish strong here, buddy. Couple more reps.
Come on, Craig, you got it.
Yeah, you.
Nice job.
Good job.
Yeah, way to finish. Nice job on the barbell.
I think the bar is definitely, I think, a harder variation.
100%.
Yeah.
I should have made you guys double it with the snatches.
Yeah, I thought about, once I saw my finish time, I'm like, I think that timing's a little off. I was gonna start going back up.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure
I
what
do.
you think because even realistically, like Craig made it harder. He was doing smaller sets, and it still was way under 25 minutes. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she was just the burpees that she thought was gonna kill people or what. But
I feel like
I
if
think
you,
that's more realistic. I think like 10 to 15 minutes is a realistic time for this one.
yeah, like when I saw 25 minutes, it's easy for you to be like, oh, that's a time. I'm gonna dog it. You
Yeah,
see 15
yeah.
minutes or 12 minutes, you're like, oh.
You gotta push
Yeah,
it.
you would have probably finished like even a few minutes ahead of what you did if you saw like a 15-minute time cap or a 12-minute.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Oh, my feet.
But the class ended on time, so guess that's
see
good.
that, okay, it's good that we didn't do the 25 minutes, or else we'd be in trouble.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah. Good job today.
Yeah.
Way to go, Sarah.
Thanks.
Bye. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Good
Go,
job,
Craig.
Craig. Okay, I guess we're all out of here. Take it easy, everyone.
Thanks,
Have
Ernesto.
a good one.
Bye.
See you later.
Oh,